we got V-Jump gameplay that shows us literally everything. All of the characters on the screen, including Dangai, Ichigo. I guess they're going to be playing as Nell, and they're going to be playing against the CPU, but okay, these alternate costumes are fire. I don't have translations for these. Let me see. I don't think, yeah, there's no closed captions. So I don't know what they're going to be talking about down there. Oh, dude, these alt costumes. But we got 35 minutes of legitimate Gold Edition gameplay. Like, this is what we're going to be playing in a couple of days. Like, I'm geeked. And then we got some Rangiku versus my main Kira. So I'm going to be reacting to that too. Today is an amazing day for Rebirth. So that green is gas, boy. These alts, okay. How is his range so low? Okay, I don't care what they say. His range is definitely not a 1 or a 2 or whatever they had it at. Look at how long his sword is. Okay, and then the computer popped yellow reverse there. I don't know why. Didn't see a combo for them to really extend. But he's doing some crazy damage. He is a slower character, they say, with lower reach, but he does some decent damage. Pop that white reverse to get your health back. I definitely understand. And then Nell's meter, she has a meter that enhances her combos. And then, hold on, wait a minute. We have a clash here of 2 armor moves. So his spiritual pressure technique versus the armored move. I don't know if his spiritual pressure technique has armor on it, actually, but did he have armor with it? This is the last time I'm going back, I promise you. I don't think he used his signature skill to get armor, so no, that one literally just busted through his attack because those launchers definitely are thick. Okay. I really wish I could read what it was saying down there. If we got translations, anybody want to translate, definitely let me know. But Nnoitra is looking really good. And then Nell charged her signature skill to get that meter all the way full. Now when she uses her spiritual pressure technique, she'll have the ability, and I think her signature skill too, like we just saw, she'll have the ability to extend the combos and the damage that those combos do. Yeah, okay, so it looks like the meta for Nell is going to be just have it charged up off rip, and then just try to keep charging it up a little bit at a time from there. That seems like the meta for her. And it seems like a pretty decent meta, even though whatchamacallit is winning right now, Nnoitra. I'm glad they're showing us this matchup, though, this canonical matchup. Looks like she got her awakening first, and I don't know if she just gets her awakening faster as a character or if that's because she was having more damage dealt to her. We shall see. But she's like this for the rest of the match now. We haven't even seen a single Kikon move, a single Konpaku destroyed, and we already have ourselves an awakening. Now, let me see. I said I wasn't going to go back, and I lied. I'm sorry. Let me see if she got a little bit of health back, because I don't know if that was something that they checked. I got a comment saying, no, she definitely got health back there. So, yeah, when you pop your awakening, you do get a little bit of health back still, and it varies, I'm assuming, character to character. Some will get more. Some get the full bar. But she definitely got a decent amount of health back just from awakening right there. Which is canonical. That's what happens when the Espadas awaken. They heal all their damage. But they didn't have it heal all of the damage in the game. So we're going to get our first Kikon move here with her being in her awakening. And that's going to go for 3. Look at her little side steps. Little back hops. I'm assuming that's what's happening when you tap X with a movement. Maybe even if you hold it, that's what she looks like. And then she still has her meter in her awakening, of course, to continue to extend her combos. Now, I'm wondering if they're... Oh, look at that sidestep. I'm wondering if they're going to be... And there was a grab clash right there. As they say, he teched that grab. I wonder if they're going to go for the soul break or if they're just going to try to get that Kikon damage that they can. It looks like a soul break situation right here. Ooh, and you might have waited a little too long because he's going to get some health back. If that's still a thing... And Nell isn't just an exception. He's going to get some health back. And let's see. Yep, he got a little bit of health back. He's still in that Kikon range, though. And then you pop your white reverse to build even more health back to make that soul break that you're going for less risky. I definitely vibe with that. And I think as Nnoitra gets damaged, he gets more arms. I think I saw that on a tweet, so we'll see if that ends up playing out. This is kind of crazy, like the fact that they're still, and he's gonna go for the Kikon move here, and then in my opinion, because of that, you damn near have to go for the soul break just to make sure that you don't lose very much ground, and you still have the lead. Especially, look at how low his health is. Just don't get punked. Look, that's exactly what's happening. Whoever's playing Nell is getting punked. Ooh, yikes! Yikes, look at that damage, boy. I mean, there wasn't a lot of damage left to do, but I think that you should just be able to dash out of that, and the computer is just like the computer and didn't. Okay. The Zero Doble, and she's gonna spit it back out at you. Dang! 5 stocks! Oh my goodness, that's crazy! Oh, she's in sublimation. Okay, that's why she's in sublimation. Because she had the soul break, and then she had the sublimation, and then the 3 from the fact that she actually, the 3 from the actual, like, Kikon move itself. Nuts. And then now the game is just over after the next Kikon move from Nell because she went for that soul break, and that's exactly what I try to say. I'm like, just go for the soul break early if you know, if you have the situation that calls for it. Oh, he definitely has more size. He 1000% has more size in his hand. And this is the second Kikon move he's using, but because he never went for a soul break, he's still winning though. He's still winning because now he's in sublimation, so he does get that +1 to do 4 Kikon damage. Ooh, because of the reverse, that whiff, that would have done crazy damage if it hit too, because I'm pretty sure that kick is unblockable. And he has a little get over here. He has a little latch you to get you over closer to him. Nnoitra is looking kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. And then she's doing pretty decent damage to his guard meter as well, and I'm assuming that's because she's just following up with the extended combos from her meter. Like right there, if she had a little bit of meter, she would have been able to execute a little bit more and possibly even go for a soul break, or had enough hit stun to land an actual Kikon move. That's how I'm assuming that would have worked. Go for the Zero Doble. Is that what it's called when it's just them two doing it, or is it only called that when she like eats it? Let me know. I assumed that the Doble came from like them two doing it, and then her eating it was just making it stronger. Okay, yep. And then people are saying that the Kikon moves are gonna get old, but I don't see it. I don't, unless you only play one character. Like, just go to a different character at that point. That's my advice. Play more than one person. This is gas though. I'm still not that interested in Nell as a character to play. Oh, Renji, yes, yes, Renji gameplay. Let's go. Renji versus Grimmjow, training dummy versus, I don't know, Grimmjow. I didn't have a name for him. I'm glad we get to see Renji gameplay, because if I remember correctly, I said it wrong, and I thought Sajin was the one that got all his health back when he awakened, but I think Renji is the one that gets all his health back when he awakens. There was a comment left on that video letting me know. And then look, his guard is already almost done. People are, I don't know if they nerfed the guard already or if we're just seeing more guards here, but we're getting a lot of people saying that they think guards as a whole should be nerfed, but I don't think so, especially because you have characters that do increase guard damage, and that would just ruin their viability as a whole. I'm liking Renji though. I'm liking the distance that he plays at. I know he's kind of considered a zoner in terms of this game, but I'm liking the way that he's playing right now. And I'm gonna have to do a new tier list. I'm gonna have to drop a new one. Oh, there's a cut there? Why'd they just do that? I don't know, maybe there wasn't. I'm tweaking. Okay, looks like Grimmjow's going for it. I don't know who's on the sticks, but they definitely are getting their butt whooped in these matches. Just did 2 though, just did 2. And then when you do your Kikon move, it'll bust them out of the building and you'll start fighting in like the outside portion, which is cool. And then from here, I think if you do another Kikon move, it sends you to the top of Hueco Mundo. I don't know if that was just specifically for Ulquiorra and Ichigo. I'm pretty sure it's not, and you actually... We'll see here, because he's using his Kikon move. This looks so sick. They did a really good job with Renji, dude. So then does this send... No, it doesn't. That might have just specifically been for that battle we saw then. But we can see, maybe you need a stronger Kikon move to send them up there. Maybe it's like, oh, you can only get sent to the top with a Kikon move that does like 4 Konpaku destruction or more. I don't know. Maybe that's how it is. Ooh, a good grab there to get through that guard. Nice. Ooh, and that was a strike back as well. W clash. That was so sick. And I like that the clashes don't happen unless you're literally at that range to where the tips of both people's swords, or weapons, I should say, are what's hitting. It's not just like, oh, you clash because you attack at the same time. Like, it literally is about distance, too. Oh, snap. He's using his awakening. I'm over here yapping. Let's see. Okay, he only has a little bit of health. So regardless, I feel like with your awakening, you would have healed that health back and gotten back to max health. But we'll see here anyway. Boss character Renji time. And we'll see if he's more of a boss character or the same type of boss character that Sajin is. Yeah, you got all his health back up top for sure. Dude, that's annoying. Yeah, you got to get in close. And it's like he's just not going to let you get in close. But the end lag on a lot of those moves. Oh, and they have that hyper armor. They have that. You cannot, they just poise through all of your hits. Maybe if you do a certain amount of hits, or if there's a certain type of hit, like the launcher will do what you need to do and then break that. But it genuinely, you cannot move Sajin and Renji when they're doing this. You just got to sit there and let them fight you. That's crazy. And then we're just seeing bro mash the same buttons for real, because there's a few things that you can do. I think there's also a little bit of a beam that you can throw out of Zabimaru's mouth. I can't remember. Maybe that was just Byakuya's Byaku Ride that I'm thinking of. Hikotsu Taiho! 5 souls destroyed. And this lasts for a pretty long time, too. I thought that... Oh, as I'm talking about it, okay. And then now he's debuffed. Okay, so because of this debuff, he has to use, I think, his spiritual pressure technique 1 or 2 to get rid of the debuff. And that debuff, I think, is just decreased damage. Is that it? Definitely let me know. It's been a while since I've looked at Renji's kit, but I'm pretty sure that's the main thing, is decreased damage. But now Grimmjow has to go for that soul break if he wants to even it up. I don't think, yeah, he's not going to, though. I personally would have went for that soul break. I can see with the white reverse why they wouldn't go for the soul break, but look, Renji's still in the lead. I guess regardless, you would still need one Kikon move to win. Whether he was at 2 or 3, you would still just need one Kikon move to win. So I can see why they didn't end up going for that soul break. It was like, all right, let me just technically even it up. Like that does make sense now that I'm talking myself through it. Nice. I am so hyped. Okay. Little elbow bullet. This game is so sick, dude. And they're both playing timid. Yeah, look at that right there. Renji's scared. Yep, and he's dead. He just lost. Renji just lost. I think this might be the first time we've seen the computer beat player 1 outside of the voice actor gameplay. Yeah, he just lost. Bro is just trash and he lost. I guess that debuff is really hard to come back from because it looked like he had the game in the bag. Maybe, you know, true Renji mains won't have to worry about that. Okay, now let's see the same for Sajin. I want to see the same for Sajin. And then we'll see here because he had red health before he popped his Bankai, went into his awakening. We'll see if he ends up healing that full bar or not. I don't think he does. He does! He does heal the full bar. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. Random comment person random commenter in that last video, you were wrong. Love to see it. Okay, so when you do get your full health bar back when Sajin goes into his Bankai. And then he was already whooping on Tosen, so I don't think that... Oh, wait a minute. Time out. I just saw for a second. Yeah, look, you can see the spiritual outline. Wait a minute. So his Bankai kind of just like nullifies Tosen's because it puts you at a range and it puts you in a situation to where you don't even have to worry about certain things. And you can literally just see him now. That also might be from the fact that Tosen hasn't landed a Kikon move since going into Awakening or at all in the game. And yet again, we won't be able to see the debuff from Sajin. That is unfortunate, but he seems like a pretty strong character. Tosen is always getting done dirty in these matchups, but you know, what can you do? Okay, Ulquiorra versus Ichigo. And then I saw, depending on the skin that you have for Ichigo, it'll change the lines on his mask too. I think when you use the destroyed Bankai version of Ichigo, like his destroyed outfit, it's the full hollow mask that he had after this fight in the anime. So that's super duper sick. That attention to detail is amazing. Ooh, caught him lacking with that Seto. And because he popped his white reverse, he didn't have to worry about that health as much either. Dang! That was thick. Boom! And then this is just going to be game for Ulquiorra. Yeah. But this brings full hollow Ichigo back because he has that sublimation meter all the way full. And then Ulquiorra can also reawaken once his meter gets full as well, because I see that he is also in sublimation. Oh, dang! And then he's extending that. Yo! The aggressiveness off rip right there. Extension to get the guard break is disgusting. And then he's going to follow up with a Kikon move. Do you go for the soul break? No. Okay, so he does try to go for the soul break. That's what I'm assuming he's doing here. Oh, that's nasty. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Dang! With the 5 souls destroyed. That was with the soul break too, so Soifan actually destroys more souls than full hollow Ichigo. But we see the segunda etapa, we see the reawakening from Ulquiorra here, so you love to see it. Dang! What? I was wrong. Ulquiorra does not need buffs. His Zero is low-key busted. This isn't canon. This is sick though. And I think that this animation only plays when he uses this uses his Kikon in Segunda Etapa against Bankai Ichigo. I think that's the only time you get that animation from Ulquiorra. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That Zero was deadly. It essentially just brought him down to less. Oh, we see Stark. Let's go. Let's do this. That alternate costume is fire. Is he fighting Shunsui? Please tell me he's fighting Shunsui. Yes. I guess his color game isn't gonna work now that Stark doesn't have any black on him. Okay. What the heck? I don't remember that when he's hitting it on his head. I don't remember gameplay wise what exactly that's doing. Oh, and he has a long range Kikon or a long range launcher. That's pretty nasty. So like, do they argue sometimes? And when you try to shoot, like she just genuinely won't shoot at you? And I want to see if there's an indicator for any of these games that Shunsui plays. Does that only happens when his Bankai, or not, I'm sorry, not his Bankai, his Awakening comes out, right? Speaking of Awakening, Stark is almost there too. That's crazy. Stark looks, he looks all right. I'll probably like him more once I do see that Awakening, but this alternate costume is gas, dude. Both of these alternate costumes are super duper fire. We're just seeing the same, same general combo from Stark, and that's the unfortunate part about some of these gameplays. Oh, and you can see right there how that tornado can keep you in the hit stun enough for you to actually get hit by more hits from his combos without him throwing out another projectile. Oh, this is sick. Bro is smooth. Let's go. Okay, and then we're about to see Stark go into his Awakening here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he just got his evolution meter built up. Look at that Bombo right there. I do like how swaggy it is. I know it's the same ones, but I like how swaggy his gun combos look. I wish we saw a little bit more of the signature skills and spiritual pressure techniques in base though. That would have definitely been a lot better, but now we're going to see exactly what they mean when they say you sacrifice your souls to use the wolves. Those combos are right up my alley. It looks like he kind of fights like Shunsui now. Yup, got that launcher. He didn't follow up though. Okay, so he popped, wait. So he sacrificed one soul up here, and he has 4 wolves down here. So let's see if one of those wolves lands, what that actually means. It didn't do anything. Well, it didn't land. It got hit. It hit him when he was guarding. So, okay, so it's just extra damage. It wasn't even like you sacrifice your soul for like a little bit of a combo extension. Yeah, that's just a little bit of damage right there. That's not even too crazy. Maybe, I don't know. That doesn't seem worth it to me. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it does seem worth it. Maybe it does seem worth it. But I don't know, man. Because he's already lost the equivalent of a Kikon move in base now just to have those wolves come out and help him fight. And it didn't even help him get a Kikon move off himself. So I don't know how worth it actually is. But now the children games shall begin. And it does. It's like a little slot machine. Dude, Shunsui is so sick. And then it just stops, and then that's whatever game that you have to play. So what is this? Does he just start talking? Okay, so this is camp. That's what I thought it might be, is camp. I think this is camp. You have to stay in the area. Yeah, you have to stay in the area. And then if you get knocked out of the area, I think you like take increased damage or something. I can't remember how his games work exactly. All right, now let's see how much damage he's doing here. Just 4. Yeah, I mean, like, was that worth sacrificing 2 of your own Konpaku? Like, I don't know, man. Kind of think his Stark might not be that high on my main list even still. Okay, all right, use that to keep him out of the arena. Okay, and then who won? All right, that was fun, I guess. And then the game starts again. All right, so the games really do just like go back and forth. Like, it's just, and it's camp again. Ooh, he tried to escape the sidestep. What caught him there? He tried to escape the sidestep, and I don't know what he tried to escape with the sidestep, but I don't know what caught him. I think it was just the sweeping motion of Stark's sword that caught him, and he just couldn't completely get away from it. Yeah, dude, I don't think it's worth it getting these wolves out, man. Like, you do get a little bit bonus damage, and you do get a projectile, but, like, at the cost of a soul, maybe it's more worth it when you're already in range to lose with that Kikon move, but... Wait, I thought Shunsui... Is this the buff that he got after the game was over? Because I could have sworn he was in range to die due to a Kikon move. Hold on, wait a minute. What? When did that happen? Hold on. Yeah, he was definitely in range. Wait a minute. I'm going back a little bit, y'all. That's what it's a breakdown. That's what we do. Break it down. So yeah, he's definitely in range with the soul break here, but then the game activates and he gets a buff? Or did that have nothing to do with his game? Does that have to do with the blue reverse that he popped? What exactly, or is this just a glitch and nothing actually changed? We'll see when he gets into the Kikon range, because I'm genuinely confused right now as to what made him get that buff, that defense buff to protect his souls, if this isn't just a visual glitch. Okay. Are you going to use a Kikon move, Stark? He's probably going for that soul break because he knows that he needs the soul break to actually finish the game out, especially with as low as his health is. He can't play around too much. Okay. And then he just didn't even try to get back into the arena after that. One more hit. But if he gets caught in this combo, it's over. Okay, there we go. Soul break. And then he's going to do, we'll see. If he only ends up doing 3, then I don't know what buff. He did only end up doing. So what was the buff? Was it because of one of the games? What is this? The demon game? I think he kind of explains it. I think that's what he's talking about. Now, we'll see here, because if no damage is being done, then that's exactly what it is. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what that was. I don't know what the symbols are. There's 3 games that he has, and I'm assuming each symbol represents... Excuse me. Each symbol represents one of the different games. Okay, look, and then there's something above his head. So, or is this the demon game? And then you have to get that hit off before. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is the one where you're passing it back and forth. That's what it is. That's what it is. And then I don't think you're doing damage to each other as this is going on, but all the damage that was done during the course of this like exchange goes on to whoever ends up losing the child's game. I think that's how this one works, which might end up giving you just a free soul. Oh, so even if what you hit them with is just like your get off me from your reverse, that'll still put the little marker on them. Just hold your guard, bro. That wasn't that much damage, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it can lead to a soul break type of damage. That wasn't that crazy. This is literally Bowser. Bro is literally Bowser. This is crazy. Go ahead. Yep, get him in that bombo, and then go ahead and hit him with that launcher. Boom. There we go. Finish it off, buddy. Take him out of the game, Stark. Okay. You know, Stark looks cool. I don't see myself as a Stark main at all, but he definitely looks really, really cool. We got Soifan versus Yoruichi. Are we gonna see the Nigekeki Satsu? Bro, reload your Ankins. I'm loving these alt costumes though, like super duper digging these. I wonder if he knows how to reload. Boom. Oh yeah, that comes out fast. That comes out really, really fast. I think if you hold it down longer, the stun will last longer as well. And hopefully we see some Kira gameplay in here too, because hopefully it's not just the Rangiku versus Kira gameplay where they're shown off. 6 Konbaku. It just says beat up. Okay. We have Harribel versus Toshiro. I am definitely going to be a Harribel main, 1000%. And seeing her whooping on Toshiro is always a joy indeed. Oh. Okay, yeah, so she does have some of her water and some of her moves. Love to see it. Dang! That does some decent damage. And that's her high damaging spiritual pressure technique, so it better do some decent damage. Right there, yeah, finish the game off. Boom! Do not mess with Harribel. Cascada. Then we got some Ikkaku versus Shuhei gameplay. I'm sorry, y'all. I got like allergies going on right now or something. Okay, and then we have his meters building up in the background, or not the background, at the bottom too. I don't remember what those symbols do. I cannot remember what these symbols on Shuhei's thing do, but I do know that this fear meter means that he's going to be doing increased damage as the game goes on. And when I say as the game goes on, it's when certain things happen. When you destroy your opponent's Konpaku, or when you get your own Konpaku destroyed, that's when it starts happening. And I guess he's going for the soul break here because he's being greedy. He's like, all right, I already got hit, and with him being in his awakening, I need to... I mean, I guess Shuhei's in his awakening as well. I think when your opponent awakens and when you awaken, that also will increase your fear gauge as well. But Shuhei is not too high. Oh, they didn't even show us the full fight. But we see Kaien in his Arañero Eron Yeti outfit. This is fire. Kaien versus Sizzy. Okay, that's where this screenshot came from. And these alt costumes, bro. That pink on Sizzy looks gas. I love that stance. So I'm wondering if this is going to change his awakening then. Like, is his awakening still going to be the same, or are we going to see that Ursula when he pulls out the tentacles? Okay. I guess pop the white reverse, get that health back. Might as well. Nothing else going on. Also to build up your EX meter too. And that current thing that he just did, I'm pretty sure that's an AoE that goes out, and the distance of the AoE depends on how long you hold it down. Yeah. Or it's either the distance of the AoE or how many hits that the AoE itself does. I can't remember what the distinction was. Kaien looks kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Even though that this is Aranyeto Eronyeri with that outfit. But he genuinely looks pretty fun to play. So is that how you would have a stance with a trident? Like, is that how you would actually hold that for combat? I've never seen somebody fight with a trident in real life. I love martial arts and I love weapon combat. Gag. They took the gag out, bro. They genuinely nerfed him. I can't believe Sizzy is the first character to get a nerf. Okay. I can see why you would hold it like that, though, because your power arm being up here, and then when you angle it, you would be able to jab a lot more than if it was under you, I guess. I can see that. I can definitely see that as being viable. Because I know holding a sword backwards is literally worse for everything you would use as... Ooh, look at that. I kind of don't like that. Some of the alt costumes will clash with the animations here, and you can't see Sizzy behind him. I kind of don't like that. I wish they would have zoomed out a little bit more. But I don't know. Maybe that's just not something you find out unless you do a certain amount of testing, you know? Yeah, so Kaien, I'm pretty sure, is in his awakening. I think he's, like, actually in his awakening because the pink is built up for both of them. Yeah, so he was in his awakening. And with this outfit, he doesn't go Ursula or anything like that. It's still Kaien Chiba. He just has on the Aranyeto Eronyeri coat. And that's a fire coat. I don't blame him for taking the drip. I like that. I like his music, though. Whatever music is playing in the back. Oh, and then I forgot Sizzy revives. How could I forget that Sizzy revives? His main freaking mechanic. That's gonna be so annoying. Like, oh, I gotta do something. I gotta leave real quick. I gotta head out. I just need to beat Sizzy just this one last time, and then it just doesn't matter, and he comes back. I can see the Sizzy mirror matches being insane in terms of how long did they last, to be completely honest. Nice. Yep, and then we get our doll. I saw a screenshot of this earlier. We all were wondering, and we were right. You do get specific dolls for specific characters. Every character has their own doll. Absolute gas. You love to see it. Absolute gas. And then I'm wondering if Sizzy can build up his research even more, if we'll be able to see a potential second revive. That's what I really want to see. I want to see his second revive. Nice. I don't think we'll be able to see it here, though. I don't think he was able to build up any more of those spirit bugs to increase the progress. But... no, yeah, he wasn't able to, so he just lost. So you're really gonna need to be building up that progress as Sizzy. And then Dangai Ichigo gameplay, they are blessing us. Is this the last match? It might be. Unfortunate. Versus Aizen. Okay, I thought that might have been like Hogyoku Aizen, but it was just like a little shader. Once again, Cherry Red Ichigo, fire. Is that down there above Aizen's EX meter? Is that his progress, his Hogyoku progress? Because I know for a fact it builds up passively over time. Okay, so Aizen has a couple of projectiles. We have that right there. There's a Hado technique that he can just throw out. And then he has that, what is that, Byakurai? But it looks like Byakurai might be part of his combo string. Oh! That unguardable signature skill right there from Ichigo. And then Aizen's EX meter builds up so fast. Oh, that's not even his EX meter building up. That's just like his Hogyoku progression stage meter, I guess. And now he's at 2. Yeah, yep, that's exactly what that is. It's his Hogyoku progression. So then once that gets all the way to 5, he evolves into Shiesty Aizen, correct? So he's going to be playing keep away for the majority of his early game. That's what I'm seeing. Yep, and then Ichigo tried to, yep. So this looks like a signature skill. I don't know, maybe Aizen's spiritual pressure techniques just don't, like, they're just free. I don't know. They don't cost anything. Looks like he does have 8 Konpaku to start out, though. Yeah, he's going to be annoying as heck. Because he's just going to want to keep you away as he's building up that progress on his Hogyoku, his all-spark meter. And he's 1 away right now. Doesn't do any damage, but this is strike 1. If you get hit 2 more times, Aizen, you're done. 2 more times and you're done. So yeah, it just reset. I don't know if you can consider that resetting neutral. Okay, look, and then it's built up. You see the little symbol down here, and then when that happens, his spiritual pressure technique, either 1 or 2, gets a little bit of a buff for each time you do that Kikon move. And now we're seeing Aizen evolve. So Dangai Ichigo is a direct counter to the long game snowball characters. Shiesty Aizen. And then I don't know how you can tell from here when he's going to evolve again. But he's quicker and he has shorter range. He's quicker, has shorter range, and does less damage. I'm pretty sure that's the drawback. Quicker is not a drawback, but the other 2 are, is more so what I'm saying. But I can't remember exactly what the drawback for him in this mode was. All I know is you do not want Ichigo getting those Kikon moves off on you, and you want to be doing as much damage to him as much as you can, as often as you can. And it looks like Aizen's trying to do that. He's trying to be a pest. Ooh, yikes, he got caught. And yeah, he's just going to get hit with a Kikon move the next time. Yep, right there, a raw launcher. And this is strike 2, buddy. 1 more strike and you're done. 1 more strike and you're done. Okay, so then his evolution meter, that's what it is. His evolution meter builds up. Okay, I can't believe I didn't even look up here. His evolution meter builds up, but his Hogyoku progress is stalled. So then you have to actually go into awakening the normal way a regular character would. But a regular character would already have their awakening by now. So that's like the huge drawback right there. I wonder what happens when Ichigo does a soul break, because he, like, I don't know. It's not like damage happens. Oh, this is gas. The soundtrack change. Okay. And then he has a reawakening on top of this, correct? But that doesn't matter. I can't remember if his reawakening happens after he dies or after his sublimation meter is full, or if it has to do with the Hogyoku progress at the bottom that's building up like crazy. But he's already on his 3rd strike. If he gets to that Kikon distance, or if he has a guard break that happens, he's done. Like, that's game over right there. Ooh. Oh, this is sick. All that for 3 seems a little dramatic, though. Okay, and then we'll see what happens once he gets to that full Hogyoku stage at the bottom there. I don't think Dangai Ichigo wants to see what happens, but we're going to see what happens. And then I'm wondering then if his spiritual pressure techniques, or what would be his spiritual pressure techniques, use that Hogyoku fusion progress instead of EX meter. But we haven't, I don't think we've seen him use a single one yet. It's game. It's game. Yup, this game right here, baby. Unfortunately, no Kira gameplay, but that's what that Rangiku Kira gameplay is for. This is when his OST plays! That is so sick! I thought he just couldn't have it, but it's when the final Getsuga Tensho is launched. That makes so much sense. Oh, that is beautiful. And that's the last thing that you hear. Game over. This is sick, dude. I'm happy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much to V-Jump for showing us that gameplay. I am super excited. I cannot wait until this game drops. What is it, 2 more days? 3 more days? I don't even know anymore. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. The advanced breakdown for Ichigo Kurosaki Final Getsuga Tensho. I'm not saying that. The advanced breakdown for Dangai Ichigo will be out tomorrow. Hopefully we get some more gameplay. I'm going to be reacting to the Rangiku versus Kira gameplay as well, because Kira is my main. I don't know if that will be out before this one drops, but if it is, You'll see it. What am I saying? You'll see it. You guys will see it. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you are excited for this game. Let me know who you are going to main. And let me know if you will be playing on PlayStation so I can beat you up. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Link is in the description. It's been real. It's your boy, Lee the Warlord. And I'm out of here. Peace.
Well, fuck, I'm a gangsta. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.